Okay folks, since the last time I posted a video, got a little further along on the COEcab here. Now we have the rear cab corners, both inside and outside, put in, and there's a place right there where there was a big hole rusted to. Backed it up with a 18 gauge steel plate and used 3M 8115 panel adhesive to put the plate in. Stuff works better than welding. It doesn't warp the metal. And on up above it there was another place in the back of the cab where it was all cracked out. It had some sort of bracket or something mounted there at one time that caused metal fatigue and broke the metal. Actually broke it. These are all rough fills, and I won't put any more on it until the cab is back from the people that do the blasting. Some sort of sandblasting or media blasting, something that won't warp the sheet metal. Around to the side here, you can see we now are working on, not very much light in here, maybe I can go to the other side or something. You can see inside the cab where I've had to take this cross member completely out, strip all the stuff off of it. Weld new inside cab corners on it. You can see a little bit, there's one right there. And you can see here where the cab corner was put on, it's got backup metal, and those dots you see were the holes where the sheet metal screws was holding it together when the panel adhesive was drying, setting up. The other side didn't do so well because I welded it, but I finally got it straightened out. Anything like that again, I think I'm going to go with the panel adhesive as opposed to the welding. Right here you can see the rocker panel. That's a rocker panel for a conventional cab, so I have to use it and cut it off because you can't get the other kind. Okay, this piece right here is not in too bad a shape. I think I can save it, but as you can see over there by looking at the other side, I'll try to zoom in there a little bit. That thing's pretty much all gone. Got to make all the pieces and piece them in, because you cannot buy anything that is cab over engine cab specific. You can get conventional cab parts and try to make them work, but nothing past the front half or past the halfway mark. The back panel on the floor is the same. That's a new one, but the rest of it, well, it's different. I got to make some decision here. I may modify all this, depends on how I set this thing up. Okay, down here you'll see I made a brace that goes across there, and it has a nut welded to it, and it will bolt down right there to the subframe. Originally that wasn't in there, but there's no reason for it not to be because the cab all solid mounts on the subframe. It's basically, what is in there is a piece of 1-inch square tube stock, 16 gauge wall, and it's arched to fit this curve. Then the piece in front of it's just a piece of 1-inch angle iron. And it's welded straight across because the rest of the floor is straight and flat. The only reason I can think of that they arched this back panel was it's thin, and that gave it some strength. Okay. And I pretty much think, well, wait a minute, let's go around to the other side here. As you can see, like I said, there's not much left of this. And you can see here also, this is all rusted and has to be cut out and replaced. We'll have to make all those pieces of metal, fabricate them piece by piece. This side here, where the cab corner comes down to the bottom, everything came out pretty good. The other side doesn't look so well, but we'll make do with what we got. Okay, that's about it.